Hi, I'm Aaron Marcus, and welcome back to the 30-Day Challenge. Today, I'm going to be talking with you about coaching, and that also includes training. Let me just tell you, there are some people in this world who still have this fantasy that they're just going to be discovered. And I can tell you, in the fashion modeling world, it is possible where you can just be discovered if you have the very specific height, the look, the weight. It's possible that you can be, whisked up off the street and things can start happening for you. Doesn't mean you're going to start working, but you can, get an agent very quickly and things like that. In the acting and commercial modeling world, not to say that it's impossible for that to happen, but it's highly unlikely. When you watch actors in movies, when you see actors on television, when you see actors doing TV commercials, I know quite often people will say, I mean, how hard can that be? I mean, they're saying a couple of lines. I mean, how hard is that? Well, one of the reasons why it looks so easy is because the people are so good, because they're so talented. And let me just tell you, most of those people that you see, and I'm just guessing, probably 99.9% of those people have studied, have taken lots of classes. I mean, and you do read about people periodically that are just naturally gifted. They just have this ability to act in front of a camera, and that definitely is there. I mean, there are people like that, but that's really the exception to the rule. And so what I did when I first started, I did go on basically my own intuition, and I was beginning to get some work without any kind of training. However, I learned very quickly that if I wanted to pursue this on a serious level, and not even necessarily doing it full time, which I did wind up doing, and that's what I've been doing for over 26 years, but it became very clear to me that I needed to study. And so I found acting coaches near me. I found mentors, people who I trusted, people who had experience, people who could really share their experiences with me. So what I would like to do for your challenge and ask you to do is find 5 either acting coaches, schools in your particular area that you will begin to research. Now, just to let you know, and I'm not trying to do an infomercial here, I do online acting and modeling private coaching. And so if you are interested in getting more information about that, you can click on the link below. It's an incredible 2-hour session that will simply save you years and years and years of guesswork and trial and error and spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars and actually giving you your best opportunity and your best chance for success. But look, if you want to find somebody locally, that's great too. So here's what I want you to do. Do some research, and I'll give you a couple of suggestions. Maybe you can try calling some of the local agents and ask the agent who in the area they would recommend to study, and make it very specific. There's 2 parts to your challenge. One is, I want you to make a list of specifically what you would like to be doing in the industry. Do you want to do voiceovers? Do you want to do character voices? Do you want to do television commercials? Do you want to do commercial modeling? Do you want to do TV? Do you want to do theater? Do you want to do film? Whatever it is that you're interested in doing, make a list, because that way you'll know very specifically where you want to be heading. Then contact some local agents and ask them, these are the areas that I would like to be working in. Are there any names of some actors in the area or acting coaches who they would recommend? And what you really need to do is contact a number of different people, because you want to make sure that there are certain names of people that are going to be mentioned over and over again. You could even try calling the union office and see if they have a list. Maybe there's a local college in your area. And I'm not saying you should sign up for an acting class at the college, but maybe they can recommend a teacher for you. And so kind of like with anything else, before you sign up, make sure you know about the person. Check out their website. See what kind of experience they've had. And before you sign up with them, the other thing too is you've got to meet with them. You got to make sure that they are not only experienced, make sure that they understand the area that you want to work in. Like, for instance, there's somebody who could be a phenomenal actor on stage, but that doesn't necessarily, actually it's not even necessarily, it doesn't translate into auditioning for film or TV. It's very different. Not to say you can't do both, of course you can, but it's a different style, a different technique. So make sure that whoever you are searching for has the skills and the knowledge and the experiences to help you in the areas that you want to work in. And the other thing too is it's just personality. It's kind of like with dating. You know, I'm not saying you've got to be in love with your teacher, but you've got to make sure that you're comfortable with that person. Somebody that you can open up to, somebody you can take chances with, somebody who you respect, someone you feel safe with. Those are really, really important things to be looking for when you are searching for a teacher. So, two things you have to do. Well, you don't have to do them, but this is part of the challenge. I want you to make a list of at least 3 different categories in the industry that you want to be working in, and find 5 different acting coaches in your area. And if you want to include me, since I do everything online, if you don't live near me, you can add me to that list as well. And you know, feel free to research me also. And so the link for my coaching sessions are at the bottom of this video. And if you want, post them on facebook.com/how-to-model, because once again, when you visit that page, you might find some acting coaches in your area that somebody else found, people maybe that you never even knew existed. So once again, I want to continue to grow this community of actors and models and other industry professionals who are helping each other, who are giving advice and sharing information. To me, that's the way to run your business. So I'm Aaron Marcus, and can't wait to talk with you again tomorrow.